Listen to me now because I want you to hear this loud and clear. If you are entering your golden years and thinking about taking on some consulting work, or maybe you've got a side hustle that's gone global, you cannot afford to be reckless with how you get paid. We are talking about your retirement security here. You've worked too hard and too long to let your hard-earned money get hung up in digital limbo or eaten away by fees you didn't see coming. Now, many of you are hearing about a platform called Deel. It's a big name in the world of remote work and international hiring. But before you sign that contract, you need to ask yourself one very important question. How am I actually going to get my hands on my money? I know the fear. You're worried that this newfangled technology is going to be too complicated. You're worried about whether a payment from a company in London or Singapore is actually going to show up in your bank account in Florida or Arizona. And you should be worried, because if you don't understand the how and the when of your payments, you are putting your cash flow at risk. So let's break down the payment methods for Deel, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to look for so you can stay safe and keep more of what you earn. First, let's talk about how the money gets to Deel from the person hiring you. If you are the one doing the hiring, maybe you're a retired executive starting a small firm, you have options like ACH direct debit, which is the gold standard for reliability in the US. Takes about 4 days to clear, so you have to plan ahead. If you're in a rush, you can use a wire transfer, which is faster but usually comes with a bank fee. They even allow credit cards and some digital wallets, but listen to me, watch those processing fees. They can be 3% or more. If you're paying people, you don't want to be throwing 3% of your capital out the window just for the convenience of using a card. But most of you are likely on the other side of the equation. You're the contractor. You're the consultant. You've finished the work, and now the money is sitting in your Deel balance. How do you get it out? Deel offers what they call withdrawal methods. And this is where you have to be a smart consumer. The most traditional route is a bank transfer. This is what most of you are comfortable with, and for good reason. It goes straight into your checking or savings account. If it's a local transfer, meaning you're in the US and the funds are in USD, it's often free from Deel's side, but it can take 1 to 5 business days. Do you have 5 days to wait if your property taxes are due? You need to know your timeline. Now, if you want that money fast, they have something called instant card transfer. This uses the Visa or MasterCard network to push the money to your debit card in seconds. But it's not free. They charge a 2% fee, capped at $15. Is $15 worth getting your money 3 days early? If it's an emergency, maybe. If not, you're just giving away the cost of a nice lunch for no reason. Stand in your truth and wait the few days. Then there is the Deel card. This is a prepaid card you can use just like a debit card. Keeps your money in US dollars, which is fantastic if you're working for an overseas company and you're worried about the value of the dollar fluctuating. You can spend directly from that balance. It's a great tool for keeping your business expenses separate from your personal retirement funds. For the tech-savvy retirees, Deel also supports things like PayPal, Wise, Revolut, and even Coinbase for those of you dabbling in cryptocurrency. But hear me now, PayPal charges a 2.5% fee. Wise and Revolut are often much cheaper or even free for certain transfers. You must look at the fee schedule. Every percentage point you lose is a percentage point you aren't spending on your grandkids or your travel fund. So here is your actionable takeaway. This is what I want you to do today if you are using Deel. Go into your account settings and look at withdrawal methods. Don't just pick the one that sounds familiar. Compare the bank transfer to the Deel card or Wise. Look at the estimated arrival time and the fees. I also want you to set up automatic withdrawal. You can tell Deel to automatically send your money to your bank account the second it hits your balance. This keeps your money moving and ensures it doesn't just sit there earning zero interest in a digital account. And finally, always check if your bank, your local bank where you have your mortgage and your savings, charges an incoming wire fee. Sometimes Deel sends the money for free, but your bank hits you with a $15 or $25 charge just to receive it. Call your banker and ask. You have to be the master of your own money. Don't let the technology intimidate you, but don't let it rob you either. Be informed, be proactive, and protect that retirement nest egg.